Oh shit! Here we go again. I shouldn't even be cursing. It says I shouldn't be cursing in like the first few minutes of a podcast if I'm gonna be putting it on YouTube. But anyways, oh don't make fun of my raggedy ass headphone. I'm just very accustomed to these. I got some new ones. Need to hook them up, but I'm being kind of lazy. Anyways, this is the weekly rundown, second installment. You know, I'm trying to get used to this. This is week one, episode two of this. But anyways, been working on the other longer format podcast, Meaningful Nonsense, but the name might be changing. I'm gonna keep putting it out there. The name might change, but yeah, I wanted to come on here again. I always start to say it like I want to come on here, and then I hit my little spill. But whatever, I'm coming on here, talk a little bit, give a little update on the podcast. This is kind of what it's gonna be like for the first little bit because the podcast just kind of started, even though we're in our second season, it's still kind of just building up its momentum. We don't have a bunch of people where we can start discussions on and everything. And I'm not really talking, I haven't had any episodes where I wanted to do a deeper dive into anything I've been talking about in the podcast. Although there's some further episodes maybe, but right now it's just kind of giving an update to the podcast, what is going on, how, stuff like that, stuff we're working on, whatever, whatnot. Maybe talk a little personal stuff too, kind of like vent or whatever. Not, hey, don't make fun of this shit too. I got kids. You see that shit? It's my kids. My kids be doing some wild shit. But anyways, I'm here. I'm gonna talk a little bit. I ain't gonna be here for long because it is pretty late, and I do these things at pretty late at night. It is currently 1:38 in the morning, and I need to go to sleep. Anyways, yeah. So I'm working on. I'm editing a few episodes right now. I'm gonna have those up. Those will come out staggered because I got some in the bank, and I'm working on releasing them. I got one out now. I'm gonna have the two weekly rundowns, which is the previous one and this previous one I got coming up, and then I got the one I'm recording right now. That's gonna come up in another episode after that of the podcast, the more longer format and everything. Working on that stuff. Editing is boring, man. It is hard to motivate myself to get up and do some editing. So yeah, but I get up and I do it. I kind of enjoy it. I play my music. I don't know if you can see right here in this back corner. Let me see. Back corner right there. That's a speaker. I turn that mug on. I play me some old schools, and I jam out while I'm editing. Anyways, so yeah, I'm working on that. A little bit of personal stuff. I'm getting some health stuff together because I plan on, like I said, I was going to make sure this podcast be uh, that make sure this podcast doesn't only live online; it also going to live in real world. And how I'm gonna do that is I'm starting a freaking run club. I mean, not. I mean, I know kind of starting a run club has kind of been a trend where people are coming to meet people and stuff like that. But if you do that at my run club, I'm totally fine with that. But at the same time, I'm also here to try to build um, solid foundations of friendships and stuff like that. If that comes, whatever, we're gonna see how that works. But I've been working on the logo for that. I got the first rendering of the logo. It's called the Run Up Running Club. I popped that. I might pop that somewhere in this video, or I might not. We'll see. So that's gonna be the Run Club. I gotta do some doctor stuff to make sure I'm healthy enough. Cause nigga gains some weight. I got sleep apnea. I'm trying to get. I ain't been sleeping well, shit like that. Hence why it's 1:38 in the morning and I'm still awake. And get that stuff figured out. Then I'm about to get out here and start running with you folks. Also, I might do some biking because I got a couple of little nice bikes in the garage. So I might do some biking. I don't know. This, like I said, the podcast is going to also always live online. It's going to live in the real world too. And not that I'm gonna be out just talking to people and stuff like that. I'm gonna be out amongst the people who may be listening to the podcast or may be interested in the running club or just stuff like that, or who know me, or just people who know me personally. Because it's gonna be more than just the podcast. So yeah, I'm working on that. So I'm editing videos. I'm working on um, I'm working on the run club stuff, and then now if y'all ask why I got so much time, because I am currently not working. I work in construction, and the winter time is sit your ass at home time and fucking twiddle your thumbs and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of what is on the docket currently. I got a lot of time on my hands, so I decided I would dedicate some of that time to getting this podcast. Hold on, I'm kind of throw it off. There's a little thing over here in this corner, and this shit kind of throwing me off. Oh, okay. It's my neighbor's house, but it looked weird over there in the corner. But anyways, yeah, working on that stuff, trying to get all this stuff together, trying to be more consistent. I said I'm gonna be more consistent. I'm trying to hammer this consistency out. You know what I mean? So once those things get done, editing, I should have those done by this week. I should start releasing them pronto. So you're gonna have how it's gonna go. Is the longer podcast is gonna show up on a Friday. In between those, there are gonna be probably one or two drops of the weekly rundown that's gonna pop off probably on the Monday following immediately after the podcast, and then probably one in the middle of the week, depending on how I feel, how much time I have. But for sure, there's going to be one that will follow right after the podcast thing. Another thing I want to kind of add to this too, because I've been kind of gaming with all this time I have. I've been kind of gaming, so I kind of want to might throw some like little live streams out there where I'm gaming, but people come and chit chat and talk or whatever. And if you're a game player, you can hop in and play a game, whatever I'm playing, whatever. You don't know. I said whatever like probably 4 or 5 times. You don't know. I know. But yeah. So that's what I'm working on. This is the meaning. This no, this is not the meaningful nonsense. Cause I is come on now. This is the weekly rundown. I just hopped on here real quickly. I'm about to be out. I'll talk to y'all later, or talk to myself, talk to y'all later. Whatever. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Love, peace, and hair grease. I'm out this mug.